There is rarely a festive occasion in Sri Lanka that does not include Kiribath. Seen as a symbol of good luck and prosperity by the Sinhala community, Kiribath is a must-have dish at almost all events, from New Year celebrations and weddings to inaugurations and opening ceremonies. Many households across the country also have Kiribath on the first of each month as a symbolic gesture of hope and good fortune for that month. A simple dish made, as the name makes clear, primarily of milk and rice, Kiribath has a long history. One of the first records of this food item can be found in the Mahavansa, which describes King Kavantissa serving milk rice or payasa to 12,000 monks at the naming ceremony of his son Dutugamunu in the 2nd century. Kiribath is perhaps one of the most significant culinary items in the Sinhala community, often taking pride of place at cultural ceremonies. The first meal of the Sinhala New Year in April is Kiribath, and it is consumed with a range of accompaniments, which generally include fish curry and either katta sambola or sini sambola. In some parts of the country, a portion of the Kiribath is first offered to the temple, and it is only once this is done that the family sit down to eat. There is a quaint tradition followed by the Sinhala people of the Uva province during this first meal of the new year. Shortly before the food is served, they hang a small piece of Kiribath on a string from the ceiling as a symbolic offering to the insects that inhabit that house. The high esteem in which Kiribath is held by the Sinhala people is made evident in that it is the very first solid food that a baby tastes. A special ceremony called Bath Kavima marks this momentous occasion. To make the meal more palatable for the little one, many households serve a variation of the standard Kiribath sweetened with uk jaggery. This and other variants of the regular Kiribath recipe have a strong affinity with an equally prominent and festive dish in the Tamil community, Pongal. For the Tamil people, Pongal is the central food item served during ceremonial occasions like Thai Pongal and Tamil New Year. It is also regarded as a symbol of prosperity and good luck, keeping it very closely linked to Kiribath. The Moors too have their own version of Kiribath, which is referred to as Pal Soru. The name is a direct Tamil translation from Sinhala, suggesting that this customary dish was inherited by the Muslims from their Sinhala neighbors and friends. What began as a central ceremonial dish of the Sinhala community, Kiribath has now become ubiquitous in Sri Lankan households. It is so popular that people no longer need a special occasion to consume it. Much like the overlap in the history of our food, Sri Lankans also experience a shared pain. There's something for everyone at the Sri Lankan table. No palate is left unsated, yet women still carry the trauma and permanent effects of ethnic and political conflict. Unsaid in the plates of food shared between neighbors at various festivals is our story, including the scars carried as women and as ethnic and religious communities. Healing requires listening to the stories of women and what they want as reparations as eagerly as we enjoy Sri Lankan cuisine. Our food is closely connected with our stories. Appreciating a community's cuisine includes appreciating and acknowledging their need for reparations and their right to be compensated for the pain and loss they endure.